So good morning. We are going to talk about circle graphs. So how many of y'all remember this nice little thing right here, this part, whole, percent, and 100?
Me.
Guess what? That's how we're going to do this today. The nice thing is we can also use these things called scale factors, which means we can multiply, say like 100 to get to 500 by just multiplying by 5 instead of cross multiplying and dividing to make this a little easier for you. So just like yesterday, I'm going to skip over the top section, mostly because we're going to talk about how this all works. But we are going to real quick fill in this nice little part right here. The all circle graphs have to add up to what? Anybody have an idea? 100. Very good. So you have to have 100%. So if there is any of these numbers, say like Wednesday, that you don't know, all you have to do is add up all of them and then subtract out what you have, and that'll be what's left. Everybody good with that? So, because guess what? First thing we got to do, what's Wednesday? Do we know what percentage chose Wednesday? Could we figure it out? Yeah, so we're going to just go ahead and add. And literally, I'm going to just add two numbers at a time. Yeah, I don't think so. Because this right here is 64. So 64 plus 6, that's 70. And then 73, 79. I just went ahead and added these two. So 79 plus 14. That'd be 13, 93. So that means Wednesday is what percentage?
93.
Wednesday's 93? Yeah, I like 7% better. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 100 minus your total to get Wednesday, which is 7. Now, is that my answer?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
What's our question asking us about? How many students? Are students a percentage? No. So how many students are we talking about here? 500. So 500. We already know our percent. Where does our percent go? Does it go over the 500 or does it go over the 100?
100.
So yeah. Carson, you're right. We just multiplied both of them by 5.
So it's 30.
It's 35. And that's your answer. All right, so how many of them chose Monday? What percentage chose Monday as their favorite? 6%. And what are percents always out of? 100. All right, Carson, do you want to explain it?
Yeah, because 6 times 5 is 30.
Well, what are we doing? Like, walk us through it.
Might go up there?
Yeah. Recap, because we got some students who are lost.
Okay. So, we have 6, and there's 500 students. So, 30. It's 6 times 5 because 500, or 100 times 5 equals 500, and the 100 is the percentage. So then it'll be 6 times 5, which equals 30. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then 6 times 5 equals 30. So then you just multiplied it backwards. You could have done divided by 5 and got that.
Uh-huh. Brianna, you want to try a crack at it as well?
No.
Because she doesn't know how to do it.
Well, I know how to do it.
Kenzie, do you want to take a shot at this?
No, I do not.
Eliza?
I can do it again.
Let's.
Allison?
No, thank you.
Zayden? Lily?
Can I go up there? Can I go up there again and explain the second one?
Okay, so how about at this? How about I'll give it to you a little different. We have our graph over here. Y'all good with this? This has to equal up to what percentage?
100.
100. Because in order for this to be a whole thing, it's got to equal up to 100%. You good with that? Now, from here, we have students. So these are a percentage of the 500 that were asked. Surveyed is just a very funny way of saying we're asking these people what this is. You good with that? So, our first one, we added up everything to figure out the percentage for Wednesday. Percentages are always out of 100. So all we had to do was take our percentage, put it over 100, and then our whole is just how many students were surveyed. And from there, we're just figuring out what's missing. That better? Okay. All right. This next one is saying how many more students. What does how many more mean?
Subtract.
Subtract. Very nice. So, how many students or what percentage chose Saturday?
35.
35. You good with how we got that? How many students chose Friday? 29. So, if I want to figure out how many more percentage chose, what would I do? Subtract.
From 29.
You got it. Now, is that the students or is that a percentage? Percentage, because remember, these are both percentages.
So then, wouldn't it be just dad times 5?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have the answer.
Because our total is 500. We have 6 over 100. And you can either cross multiply and divide or scale factor. I can multiply 100 times 5 to get there. So that is also times 5.
Why are you doing it backwards?
I'm always pointing to my unknown. It's not that I'm doing it backwards, I'm just pointing to where I don't know.
Why can't you just, the 100 should be on the other side?
Because our formula, that's a great question. Our formula is part over whole is equal to percent over 100. So I'm keeping it exactly the way you've seen it before with P over W, percent over 100.
Hi.
Is it too simple? Is that what the problem is? You're like, it's got to be harder?
Thanks, Mel Star.
I get it.
Good. That's what I want. All right, so here's my question to you. Do y'all feel good enough to continue on by yourself and then ask me questions as you need to? Okay, I'm going to try this way, and if you have questions, here's what I want. I want you to come visit me at one of those standing desks. Okay?
So we don't listen?
You are done with the lesson.